Hello, my name is Egle and I will show how to prepare ballerina shoes very quick, point shoes, and how to sew the ribbons and elastic. So I have a lot of experience. I danced for 23 years as a professional ballerina, and then for more than 15 years I had a school and I helped my students to prepare shoes, so I really know how to do it, and maybe I can help you with some tips that is less official. So we have point shoes, one is ready. We have two elastics, usually we're buying, and just you need to cut into 4 pieces. And elastic we will use as a loop. And I would like to mention that I would never recommend crisscross, because usually professional ballerinas using crisscross only as an exchange for the ribbons, for the fast use, and we really can develop muscles, and I believe that its loop is enough. So I will show how to make a loop. And we have threads. We have threads and needles kit, stitch kit that we can buy in Ballet store, or I will show what using ballerinas. So usually professional ballerinas, of course sometimes they're using this, but there is other methods that it's faster and you can buy. It's an iris thread. Iris thread I would really recommend to have everybody, because we're using at endpoint for the point shoes and for the tutus, let's see, corset connection to the tutu. So there is a lot of ways how to use. The iris thread is embroidery thread. We will add picture of how it looks to buy on eBay, and it's a saving money, maybe saving time, because you can also match. They have all different colors. And let's say in my experience, I just feel that the thread that we can buy, it's very good thread, very strong, good color. It's a little bit hard for the fingers if you're doing it often. And yeah, so it's of course choice. These threads and this thread, not bad, they are good. A little bit expensive. This is cheaper and more softer. So I will do it today with this iris thread. And you can buy, mine is white, but we can buy all kind of matching colors to the shoes. So first I will start with elastic, and before we'll include a video how I measured elastic length. Now I'll show how elastic to measure. We're going up a little bit tense, and here we know when it needs to be finished. And if it is good, can you turn the needle? You see we have no pockets. It's not very, very tight. It still have room. And the elastic go back, and the elastic starts not where is the bottom of the heel, but in the middle of where the silk part started. This is edge, silk part, in the middle elastic starts. So usually we have more elastic, we need to cut edges. Thank you, Remy. And the elastic goes to the heel. The only one important, that the elastic will not be too high or too deep down. We're not supporting the bottom of the heel, we just need to support middle of the heel. I would fold elastic, because sometimes the thread goes out, little edge, and we're sewing it from outside. There is some ballerinas who are sewing from inside. It's maybe less glasses, it's maybe less visible, but it is a little bit, can be irritation for the inside heel and can be blister. So as you see, I'm measuring middle, and I'm sewing it around. I prepared long thread. Much more convenient would be less long, but today we're in rush. A little bit to 3-point class this morning, so I will use one for all. And then just I'm doing very, very small step. Today it's reminding me like when I was a ballerina, sometimes you need to prepare shoes. You're realizing that you have 10 minutes before rehearsal and you need to make it. So it's kind of today. You will see how fast it will I would recommend the small steps, just to be sure. You know, a ballerina preparing shoes is like a parachute. You prepare well, you will land on the stage well. You will prepare not enough. Oh, this knot, it's very good. One of the superstitions. That means it will be for luck. Okay, today the shoes is for Remy. I believe Remy has a luck on the stage. Okay, small steps. And now here with the finishing one edge, I will finish, but I will not cut the thread. I will go to another side. Look, inside, outside, and we are ready for another edge. Again, small fold, measuring equal. That. In another video, maybe we can talk about the shoes. What kind of brand of the shoes? What's the difference between brand of the shoes? Because what is interesting that, of course, it goes by different type of foot and the wideness and length and how, what is the shape of the arch. But also it goes by the level of the student. Let's say younger beginner students, I would recommend one brand. For the older students, other brands. Here we have Nikolai, and as you see by the shoe size, it's a beginner student. Nikolai shoes has very beautiful narrow nose and strong shank. One of the rules, I like to mention it, beginner students need not softer shank. Beginner students need stronger, because the shank will support, not elastics, not crisscross. Okay, so we have heel done. Now we'll go to elastics. I will use elastic ribbons with the shiny part inside, matte outside. And first of all, this is the number one tip. This is the most important, that the ribbons will be in the right place. All the ballerina's foot different, but the shoes similar. It would work always if we will do this. We're folding strong silk part till the end where it's possible to do. Now I'm folding, and I need to find the folding part. Here I will put with the pencil little dot on the side. So now this part, this place, will be for the elastic, middle, center of the elastic. I'm doing folding, not to save the ribbon, but just to have a shape of the folded, to have a shape where I will sew. And now put this exactly in the middle, not by the edge, by the dot. Little dots. I take my ribbon. I am using not shiny part inside. Why not shiny? Ballerinas always hiding ribbons. This is the biggest secret. It must be secret, like ribbons doesn't exist. So this is why not shiny part will go outside. I am folding, and now the ribbon will go in the center of our little dot, just exactly center, not by the side, but center. A little bit more folding, needs to go by the edge. It is important that that folding will go to the edge of the finishing shoe. And I will hide the knot. Look, it's also not a small thing, but I will put my knot down under this fabric, just to avoid again any sharper feelings for ballerina. And now doing the same thing with elastic, small steps. Don't worry if you will go with the needle full down. By the way, any needle works. You don't need to have it from the special kit. The needle is very specific thing when ballerinas already sewing it often, they have their own preparation for the needles, all different. Let's say I like needles with the bigger hole but very sharp. Go. Okay, now I sewed it around, and now important part, I need to go inside, but I'm trying to not catch the rope or elastic sometimes. So I'm going, so what I am coming back with the idea that that fabric of the shoe will be also together, and now I will finish and come again back to be sure that I don't have outside pocket. Finishing 2 or 3 times. It needs to be really. Now I'm going outside. And I'm trying to be sure that this part will not stand out. So I will take in elastic, this ribbon elastic. Because I caught the rope. Okay, good. And again I will finish it inside. It will not be too much visible. Finishing. Very quick another one. Again, shiny part inside. Folding. Middle of the dot. Inside hidden knot. I just checked, it's really in the center. By the way, I believe that girls age 9-10 must start doing by themselves. So I would really recommend that moms will not do every time for them. That girls who's learning ballet and they are age 9+ will start doing it by themselves. And it's really possible. Of course, maybe sometimes need help, but they can do it. I am finishing here, then going to other side. Again, finishing. Okay, and now I need to hide pocket, sew the elastic to very nice to the shoe, just to avoid pocket. Sometimes these big pockets, it really looks like. Remember, ballerina shoes was the secret. It needs to go so tight on the foot, no wrinkles, no nothing, no. Just need to look invisible, like the shoe doesn't exist. Special shoe doesn't exist. This is why all kind of pockets or wrinkles in the fabric of the point shoe, it's not good. Okay. Done. We'll have 2 shoes, and later we'll show how preparing. For the preparation, you cannot still dance now. It's too hard. By the way, once of superstition, you cannot put shoes on the table. It's not good. It goes to the injuries. No. So this is why I put something not on the table, never on the table. And now you kind of need a little bit massage the shoes by the side, that the edges of the glue will become softer. Just like that with the hand. Massage, massage. And I would not recommend to fold somehow. Shank, give it to the teachers. And the teacher can do it. So I will do it for my students, but I would recommend give it to the teachers. I'll show how I am doing it. So I have something softer on the table, or the bar works very well. But very soft and gentle. Only the professionals can do it, but really, because if you will push a little bit more, it will be broken. So please avoid really. And for the beginners, as less you will do it, shank to fold better. Now another trick, just to avoid dirt. I'm sorry. It's become a little bit softer, but still clean. Yes, a little bit softer.